pyramid scheme. Like, it's shaped like a pyramid, and a pyramid is a scheme. So, it is what it is.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he described by creating.
So this subject right here, like, this is actually a little bit tricky. It's tricky. The decision, of course, is always going to be up to you. But in my opinion, getting into an MLM company and just joining the whole multi-level marketing world is not a bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And I would definitely say that it wouldn't be a waste of your time. Notice I'm not saying it's a good thing, and I'm not saying it's a perfect use of your time. And I'll let you know my opinion on that later. But it's not a waste of your time, and it's not a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, you're giving yourself an extra opportunity to make an extra stream of income, to add an extra stream of income to your life, right? And that's a great thing. Adding extra streams of income is a great thing to a certain extent. Because it's like, who are you working for? Like, the whole goal of getting into MLM, for most, not for all, is to start working for themselves. Because at the end of the day, when you go to a multi-level marketing company's presentation, that's what they sell you. They sell you that you're going to become your own boss. You're going to be working for you. You're going to be pretty much on your own. Like, on your own in the sense of, like, you're working for yourself, right? That's what they usually sell you. Besides the product and the service of, like, that the company actually, like, serves, obviously, right? Because they'll sell that too. But they mostly sell, like, entrepreneurship, which is great. So with that being said, right? A lot of them will have you thinking that, let's start from the top. From the top, they call you an independent business owner, right? You're an IBO, right? Which is great. That's accurate to the point where, that's accurate because of the fact that, you're owning your own business in the sense that, like, you're growing your own team and you're spreading that product or service through your team and with your team. So in that sense, yeah, you're an independent business. You're an IBO, right? In that sense, just don't get that confused with you're the boss. You're not the boss. You are nowhere near being the boss. All right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people call MLMs a pyramid scheme. And at the end of the day, that's actually what it is. It is a pyramid scheme. Like, it's shaped like a pyramid, and a pyramid is a scheme. So, it is what it is. That does not make it a scam. That does not make, MLM a scam. It makes it like, okay, it's a scheme. That's what they're working with. Your job is also set up like a pyramid, and your job is actually a scheme, which they do sell also at those presentations. And whenever they like, MLM reps will hit you up, they'll tell you about the company, they'll tell you stuff like that, they'll tell you how you can make money. And if you come out of nowhere and say, oh yeah, that's a pyramid scheme, they'll hit you with your job is a pyramid scheme too, buddy. Which is true. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, though, because a pyramid scheme is not a bad thing. It's simply a scheme that's shaped like a pyramid. That's fine. You're not the boss. It's fine that you're not the boss if you're okay with that. A lot of people are okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with not being the boss as long as I'm getting paid. I'm just not okay with not being the boss as long as I'm getting paid, if I'm not getting paid money that I'm actually able to live comfortably with. Boom. Egg. So there's that, right? So you're not the boss. At the end of the day, somebody built that company from ground up. Either somebody or some people's built that company from ground up, and they're getting most of the money out of it, because at the end of the day, you have an upline. They call it an upline, right? Whoever recruited you, and them and so on, right? That person all the way at the top is making a lot more money most of the time than you are, which is fine. Like, that's completely fine, because at the end of the day, you could go out there and recruit 100,000 fucking people, and shit, you're a millionaire. Is it so wrong to be a millionaire? I'd like to be a millionaire. I'm not right now, but I'd love to be, right? So at the end of the day, joining an MLM marketing company would not be a bad idea for you. Just pay attention to what company you're joining, because the marketing plan itself, multi-level marketing, is not a scam. The companies that are being involved in that are marketing themselves through MLM are sometimes scammy. And by that I mean, like, a lot of the products that you see out there, a lot of the services that you see out there are, one, sometimes non-existent, two, sometimes free shit that you can find online being packaged together in one little, like, service, right? And at the end, like, that's fine, kinda, but the way they sell it is not okay, because they'll sell it like it's this thing that's like gonna save your life. You have no other option but to buy this and do that and pay this and pay that. That's what makes it scammy. So really do your research and pay attention to what company you are joining, because you really don't want to promote something that's scammy, obviously, right? But at the end of the day, MLM itself is very, very lucrative. If you do want to get into MLM, do your research on whatever company you're thinking about first and get in, because I support it. I support anybody out there that's doing any type of, like, entrepreneurship. Honestly, I support that. Like, I've had a few people hit me up lately about Forex, right? Forex itself is not MLM, but there's a company out there called, it's either Trade House or iMarkets Live. I'm not sure if they're the same company or not, but that company itself, like, I've done some research on it. I haven't seen anything shady yet, other than, like, one of the guys they're saying is the top trader did not really trade ever in his life until he founded that company. That's really the only thing I found on that, but that's no big deal. Like, the shit they're putting together in a package, you could find it for free online, you know, like, but you'll have to spend a lot of, like, time and energy finding that stuff. So it's like, the product to me seems worth it. It definitely seems worth it. They have a huge community. That seems worth it. I actually have a few issues with them. I'll make a different video for that. I'll rant on that also. I'm not part of iMarkets Live or, like, Trade House or anything. I just wanted to rant a little bit, but I'll make a different video and I'll rant on that itself separately. But if you did want to join any type of MLM company, if you did want to join iMarkets Live or Trade House too, I completely support you doing that, only because I completely support Forex. Forex and what they are promoting are two different things. All right, they're different in the sense that Forex is not an MLM type thing. Like, Forex is already a set way for you to make money. You can invest in the stock market, you can trade options, foreign exchange, you can trade a lot of shit in the stock market in a lot of ways by yourself. You don't need to be part of IML or Trade House to do that. And I feel like a lot of the reps are promoting, you know, heavily the multi-marketing part of that. So if you did want to do Forex, go ahead and do that also. But MLM in general, I fully support it. But if you want to do your own shit, do not limit yourself to joining an MLM company and having to promote somebody else's shit. Well, because at the end of the day, you're taking your time and you're investing it by promoting, you know, whatever you're promoting. You're investing your time, you're investing your energy. So if you're going to invest your time and energy in somebody else's stuff, you better make sure that it's something that you really believe in. So if you're going to join, let's say, Amway, for example, you better make sure you really believe in Amway. If you're going to join World Ventures, Wake Up Now, Mary Kay, iMarkets Live, Trade House, whatever, like any of those companies, any other MLM type company, you better make sure that it's something that you really believe in. Because if it's not, you're better off coming up with your own product, your own service, because at the end of the day, you'll believe in yourself, in what you're doing and what you're able to do, more than you'll believe in anybody else. So if that's not the case, by all means, go ahead, join any legit and legal MLM company that you want, and have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're fucking up. You might as well get a job. All right, so that's really my thoughts on MLMs. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I really like to, like, you know, hear other people's points of view and engage. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right, I'm out.